CareerPost. Today we will see about noting and drafting. You have many doubts regarding how to make a note sheet and what is the noting and what is drafting. I have made a separate video on noting and drafting. If you haven't seen that, just watch it. And now we will take one example, live example, and we will try to solve this one. I have taken an example of PS Group B examination 2023, one noting do the noting on the following topic with approximately 250 words with 25 marks. The question is office note to be put up to the competent authority in regional office on D+0 delivery performance of divisions, outlining strategy to improve the performance. So this is what you have to do. You are in a regional office and in PMG office, and you have to outline the strategy to improve the D+0 delivery performance in the divisions. So now you are OA in a regional office, and in Word document, how do we do? Generally, it is you go to the Insert tab, and then you go to the shapes, and you take in the basic shapes. You take the text bar. Here I will put it here like this, and you can write something here, and you can start here, and you can drag this one and until the end of the page, so that you can start writing within this 4 lines, and that is the margins. Equally, we should have margins. Ideally, we should have margins on 4 sides. See, you can see a green color thing that appears. That means it is the end of the page. So here on 4 sides, you have to give margins, and you can write here. I will show the answer to this question now. Office note to be put up to the competent authority in regional office on D+0 delivery performance of the divisions, outlining this strategy to improve the performance. Every note sheet will have the first note numbers, that is here 1 by n. N denotes the note number, and here we will write the number case mark of the file, and every file will have one note sheet and correspondence portion. In the correspondence portion, all the letters that we get from the other offices, we will place it there. And in the note sheet, we will write about the correspondence portion and submit it to the next officer for perusal and approval. So in the note sheet, we have to have a certain pro forma, and we should be courteous. And here, if you can see, this is the number mails Vijayawada RO. D+0 delivery performance dealings 2023-24. So first we will first para we should give in a para wise in a note sheet. We have to make it a para wise, and kindly peruse the D+0 delivery performance of 13 divisions under Vijayawada region. So PUC is placed at 1C. PUC means paper under consideration. That means the paper on which we have to take a decision. So that is called PUC, and it is placed at 1C. C here means correspondence, N here means note. So in the correspondence in the first sheet, we have placed it here. We have taken the D+0 delivery performance from the BI tools, and we have placed it at 1C. The same day, that is D+0 delivery percentage of region is 72% for speed post and 62.55% for RL against a target of 95% and 92% respectively. So these are the targets, and the percentage is like this. So we may have to address the divisions, outlining the strategy to improve the performance. So first we have to analyze the reasons why there is a low performance in the note sheet. Delayed deliveries. The postman does not deliver the articles on the day of receipt of the articles, and non-submission of returns by postman in time, and often postman. So here reasons for low performance, why we are noting in the note sheet is whenever we have a correspondence portion, whenever we have an issue, what is the reason for the issue, we have to spell it out in the note sheet, and we have to propose the action. What is the ruling position? Then we have to propose the action to be taken. So in that prescribed format we are going, and we are finding the reasons. Non-submission of returns by postman in time. So often the postmen are not submitting returns on time to include in the day's return. This is the adversely affecting the D+0. That means the postman will not submit his returns in time, so that the SPM cannot update in the DPMS. So it will affect D+0 obviously, and non-updation of DPMS on the same day by the SPM. So this is also prevalent. It is noticed that many SPMs are not updating DPMS, that is Delivery Postman Management System, in the CSI Core System Integrator on the same day of delivery. Either they are updating on the next day or never updating in the DPMS. So, and this is adversely affecting the D plus 0. So this is another reason. Mostly 80% of the reason is this one only, and lack of monitoring. And another point is that the current issue stems from the fact that the divisions are not consistently monitoring in this aspect. This lack of regular oversight is directly contributing to the existing situation. So lack of monitoring is also another aspect. So we have to control all these things, and we have to address in the action to be taken. The third one is the ruling position. The speed post and registered mail delivery performance of all 13 divisions need further improvement, as it is quite below the target set by the directorate. Directorate targets are placed at 2C. So already 1C is about the performance of each division. 2C is the directorate targets. Here about the ruling position, that is 95% and 92% of D plus 0 in speed post and register post respectively. So it is like that. Now after rule position, we will say the action proposed. Now we have we were able to identify the problem based on the reports, and we were analyzing the reasons here, and then after analyzing the reasons, we have seen the rule position. Now we will come to the action proposed. In the action proposed, we may perhaps ask the divisions to issue instructions to the field units that the postman have to ensure delivery of articles on the same day and submit his returns on the supervisor on time. So these two things have been addressed here: the delayed deliveries and non-submission of returns. So we have asked the divisions to issue instructions like this. So 2 points are covered here. The supervisors must ensure the updation of delivery information in DPMS on the date of delivery of the article itself. Corrective action may be taken on the defaulting officer. So wherever there is a defaulting office, a corrective action should be taken, and postman should ensure timely submission of returns, and updation should be done by the SPM regularly in DPMS. These 3 points we have written. And supervisors to monitor D plus 0 on regular basis to ensure 100% D plus 0 delivery. So supervisors monitoring is also lacking. So that also point has been covered, and instructions will have to be issued by the divisions. And we have proposed accordingly. If agreed to, we may perhaps ask divisions to submit action taken report in this regard within a week. So this is one point. Another point is that we may perhaps direct divisions to conduct a mega mail campaign during the period from so and so date to so and so date for 15 days, and all articles received for delivery on these days should be invariably delivered, and update in CSI to achieve the 100% delivery, D plus 0 delivery. So we may also conduct one delivery campaign. That is also we are proposing for a campaign, so that we can streamline the system. And another one is that further we may perhaps request divisions to do analysis and take corrective action in mail arrangements also. This is also one of the aspects. There won't be correct mail arrangements, because of which D plus 0 also gets affected, because the mails will come to the office after 11 o'clock sometimes. And in such a case, the invoicing of articles and sending it to BOs will take some more time, and the postman may not be able to take the articles on the same day, and may not be able to deliver all the articles on the same day. So this mail arrangements is also crucial, and so we have written like that. A weekly report on analysis made to be sent to our regional office every Friday, and postal divisions and RMS units may be directed to monitor and analyze the BI reports for MNOP and parcel operations. So these instructions are to be given. So where do we give the instructions? We shall be drafting a letter that is comes under a drafting. So the draft letter addressed to postal divisions, RMS divisions in this regard is placed at 3C. Earlier we have seen that in the 1C, that is the analysis of D plus 0 for entire divisions. Second, in 2C we have submitted the put up the directorate instructions on targets, and 3C is the draft letter addressed to the regions for perusal and approval. Submitted for kind perusal and approval, please. This is the dealing assistant, some Maruti is name, signed, and ASP mails, AD mails, and it will be going through this route, and AD mails will generally mark to DPS, and DPS will mark to PMG for further approval. So this is how a drafting noting will be done in a note sheet in a regional office for improvement of D plus 0. This is one thing you have to remember, is that we have to go with the format in the format we have to say mention what is in the PUC, first place where it is placed and what is the situation there, and come for reasons for such a issue. In any case, not only this case, any case reasons we have to analyze, and after analyzing the reasons we have to submit the rule position. If there is no rule, we have to submit a precedent, what has happened in the past and what action has been taken, and after that we may have to propose the action to be taken that will be concrete and that will improve the situation further. So and finally we will place one draft, address it to the lower formations, lower offices, and that draft will be submitted for perusal and approval of the competent authority. So this is how the draft is made, and as soon as the one more page also you may have to keep a blank 3n, and this one blank, so the for the need of the officers, if they want to write anything, add anything, they can add. So this is the another video on the in the series of noting and drafting. I will make further videos taking such examples so that you can appear for the examinations such as a PS Group B, IPO examination, or any other examination where noting and drafting is involved in a central government office or any other government offices. So thank you. If you have any queries, please post in the comment section. Subscribe to CareerPost.